G'day and welcome to part 2 of the Better Than Sex podcast. Less chickens, more apes. Tigger's staying with us for this part. If you missed part 1, go back. It's all about Chicken Derby. Go back and have a listen. So we just roll straight into NFT news, fellas, and start with highest volume.
Maybe a quick language warning. We're going to say fuck heaps.
Yeah, that's good. Go listen to part 1 for your language warning. Yeah, so we're using Gem today to have a look at this, which is marketplace aggregator. It gives you a few different marketplaces, not just OpenSea. So you'll see World of Women at the top there, Azuki Board 8. But the biggest thing I've seen, fellas, in the last, say, fucking week, and this is going into the next thing we're going to talk about, is apes gone mad. Everything apes gone mad. Like, they came out and, for anyone that doesn't know, bought CryptoPunks, bought the whole rights to CryptoPunks, and then released all the rights to the holders. Is that right, General?
Yeah, they bought CryptoPunks and MeBits from Lava Labs and then said, we've got more plans, but while we're working on them here, just have your IP rights that you've wanted for so long. It's pretty fucking cool.
Great. It's fucking awesome for NFTs, man. It's just fucking, if you own your NFT, you should own it, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm concerned, like, it should be your own thing. You paid your hard-earned money for it, whether it be fucking 80 ETH or fucking 1 ETH or half an ETH or whatever. It's your NFT that you bought, so.
Yeah. Look, I mean, even the apes, they don't have like the IP rights. They just have a license to them, right? They have the license to use the IP. But when you're dealing with some, like a company like Yuga Labs anyway, they're trustworthy enough that's, they're probably not going to sell it. And so you don't ever have to really worry about the fact that you might not have your IP rights. As far as I'm concerned, you own them like forevermore.
So what are you thoughts on apes, Tigger? Did you when you got into NFTs, was apes on your radar? Have they always been too much? Do you like them? Do you hate them? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I got into NFTs and apes weren't even on the radar. It wasn't until after like about maybe 3-4 months that I was in NFTs that I heard about the apes. By that time, they were way past my league. So yeah, I mean, that's how the story goes, is I guess I got to leave the apes alone.
Yeah.
Or you could get everyone's going into fractionalizing now. You could get a 1/10,000th piece of an ape probably soon. Oh, there's already people that are doing it. So you could have that 1/10,000th bit of fucking dust, mate.
It'd be pretty cool if they gave you an NFT that is actually 1/10,000th of the picture of the ape.
Yeah, and it all just fits in a little different picture when you put them all together.
Yeah.
And then you could have like 3/4 of the picture, like a puzzle piece. That'd be fucking really cool.
You just own like the patch or something on the shirt.
Yeah.
I can't be quoted on it, but I believe that one of the projects we're going to be talking about actually is going to be doing that, fractionalizing a piece of the art. Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, so, I'm interested.
Yeah, well, same. I just said I'd be keen for it, so I've got to be keen for it.
Yeah.
So they brought out ApeCoin too, General. Do you want to talk? Literally, I know of apes, but I know fuck all about them. So you tell us a little bit about what's going on, and I'll ask you all the questions I want to ask.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'd like to start off to say that I also don't know a shitload about apes, right? Like, I don't have one. I wish I did, like everybody else in NFTs. But I just really like the concept of apes. Like, I like what they've done. And I just like to, have an idea of what now especially the biggest fucking player in NFTs is doing, right? They're steering the ship, whether we like it or not. They're doing it, so you might as well pay attention and see where we're going. So they bought out ApeCoin and airdropped a lot of it to ape owners. I believe if you owned an ape, you got 10,000 ApeCoin, and if you got a mutant, it was about 2,000, I think.
I think the valuation on that was like $118,000 too.
Yeah, so right now ApeCoin's sitting at about $15 US. So that's 150,000 that you just got airdropped into your MetaMask account. It's pretty fucking good if you ask me, especially because it allows you to take some profits from the ape, right? You don't have to sell your ape to be able to cash out $150,000 from the ecosystem, and you don't even have to. You can fractionalize it yourself. You can sell 50% of your airdrop, take $75,000 profit, still hold a big chunk, and still hold your ape. That's fucking sick. That's something that so far the apes are not the only people that are doing it, but they've done it the best, where they're providing their members with good value without having to sell. So yeah, the cool thing about it as well is that the coins actually work as like a DAO. So if you own one coin to fucking 100,000 coins, you get a vote on things that they're gonna do.
How many coins all up? It's a billion? I think it's a billion.
Yeah, I think it's around that. Yeah, it would be. I think they dropped 150 million to holders, which is 15%. So yeah, $1 billion, a billion coins. But you can go and buy one coin right now for $15, and you can have your say in the DAO, which is, I know it's insignificant, but power to the people.
It's that little piece of apes without spending 100 fucking ETH on one, or
man,
or whatever.
100%.
What's a mutant or a dog worth? It's still fucking
20-ish, 20 low to mid 20s, I think, for a mutant, which is fuckloads of money, right?
So do you get in on this ApeCoin, Tigger?
Yeah, I got a little bit of it. It helped me to invest a little bit in the NFTs. I remember I bought it at 750, and it bumped up to I think like 12 and a half, and I sold it at about 12 and a half, and then it dropped back down to 1050, and I picked it right back up at 1050. So I enjoyed the ride, and honestly, I know DYOR, IMO. But that coin is not at its peak. It's not even close to where it could go. I haven't done the research as far as the cap and the market cap and all that stuff. But I do believe that coin's going to go right back up to where it started from. So yeah, there's a lot of potential for some opportunities there. Yeah.
So you seem to be a bit more on the crypto side of things than me, right? And probably a bit more on the technical side of things from the way you're talking about. But from
I like the coins. I like the coins.
So from a fundamentals perspective, for me with ApeCoin, right? Yuga Labs just went and bought out their biggest competitor. They then dropped a coin that they're turned into a DAO for the community to potentially, build the metaverse or a metaverse. But if the ApeCoin goes, or their metaverse goes anywhere else, that anything Yuga Labs has touched so far, it's going to be the metaverse, right? Like, it seems like a pretty, not financial advice, I'd like to make that very clear. Don't listen to anything I have to fucking say. But it seems like something that could be pretty cool, right? At $15.
Oh, definitely cool. Definitely cool. But as
just to have some exposure.
Oh yeah, but if we're talking about the metaverse, I got another what is it? Another candidate for the metaverse. Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll get to that.
Yeah.
That's on Tigger's tips. Yeah. I don't want you to start now because I know once you get on a roll, man, you're gonna, and I want to listen to all of it.
I'm dying. Yeah.
Well, let's get there. We've only got one little bit of news left here. It's just something I just fucking touch on because it's pretty cool. A super yacht has been sold for $12 million general. Did you buy it? As an NFT,
man,
obviously.
Yeah, no, that was me. I bought it.
It was either you or Pete. It's your Pete. Fucking look at it. You went halves, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that it's fucking, we're breaking into plenty of real world stuff here where things like that, that's fucking cool, man. Like, you can fucking buy that yacht today and sell it tomorrow. In hours. You could buy it fucking this hour and flip it tomorrow for fucking, like, that's fucking cool as fuck. If every asset can go like that, like, we're just like adding a whole bunch of fucking liquidity into major asset, any asset you want. Fucking put your cheeseburger up as a fucking NFT. You only ate half of the cunt. You go, still half
cheeseburger.
Still half a cheeseburger here.
Give me that pickle.
You know what I mean? Like,
love it.
Fucking super exciting to me, man.
No, I agree.
I just wanted to touch on that because we're showing some wild stuff that's been sold as NFTs. So that's the most recent wild one.
Very
but
cool.
We'll go straight into a wallet dive with Tigger. So we're gonna have a little look at Tigger's wallet here, and
the first thing you see is the Beastie Boys.
So yeah, just explain what you reckon's cool here, mate. What do you reckon's good value? What you reckon's shit? What's a rug? What's your favorite?
Oh goodness. You know,
that's there's good
right
ones.
There, Tigger, yeah.
I was gonna say a lot of it has sentimental value. You know, can we put a price on sentimental?
So what do you hold the most of, mate? What's your big holding?
Chicken Derby, as you can see, Chicken Derby. Yeah. You know, I'm not a rich man or anything like that. You know, I'm kind of a middle class, so my wallet's got a little bit of everything, you know.
What are these? I've seen these dog things. You had one of them as your profile picture for
yes,
dogs?
I do. Yeah.
Explain to me what those are.
Those, you know, that's a funny story there. Those are Bohemian Bulldogs. And the community at the Bohemian Bulldogs is so strong that they're still holding tight to the project. However, the project leaders are in Ukraine, so they've kind of been silent, and they've scared holders to the point to where it seems like a closed project. However, the community's still holding tight. We're still holding our NFTs. I'm still holding mine. So it's a weird situation. It's, you know, people are screaming a lot of FUD, but you know, the art itself, you know, look at that art, you know, it kind of speaks for itself why you hold it. You know, I just the aesthetics on them, I enjoy them. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I've seen it on your profile picture for a long time, and I'm like, what is that? So
it's pretty. It's pretty.
I see you got a Z horse there too. You have any Z horses?
Oh, it scroll down a little bit there. I got 2 Z horses, and one's a male and one's a female. And the female's got some good bloodline in her, and you can see they have the same coat. So you know what I'm trying to do.
Super coats, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Have you had much success breeding them yet?
I haven't bred yet. I haven't had the time, and I literally just picked up the female. I think about a month and a half ago. And I just haven't had the time. I've been all over the place lately.
Yeah, nice.
Zed's got a new breeding mechanic as well, doesn't it? From what I've heard, something to do with them passing the genetics down a bit more. So
I'm
Hopefully you
looking
get a bit of
forward to
luck.
that because I looked at her, I bought her because of her bloodline. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, man. When when me and Sambo were in Zen, it was just literally flip a coin, and it was about a 10-sided coin, and one of them was half decent. So yeah, I did not have much luck breeding, but I made some money from the breeding, so that's okay.
I think you got 10-sided coin mixed up with 50-sided coin.
Yeah, like I
think Zed is great because, like, with the new system in place, it's brought vitality back to the game to where you can buy a floor horse that wasn't that great at racing, but it's got a good bloodline, and you can stretch out that bloodline and potentially get a good racer out of something that was not worth anything before the system change.
I like I don't know, people got a lot to say bad about Zed, but it's hard to keep everyone happy. And the things they're doing, like the things they're doing and trying, you don't know whether they're going to work until you throw it and whether it sticks to the wall. If it sticks to the wall, you're like, yes. And then you can only do so much like pre-research on how things are going to run, but until you run it, you don't know. And I think they've done some really good things. They've tried to help the community. I know a lot of people fucking rag on them for a lot of shit they've done, but they're first fucking movers to this market. No one else has fucking paved this way before and set the fucking book on how to do everything. Like, I think this whole NFT market has got a fucking shitload to O to Z to say fucking thank you, man.
I don't know about Tigger, but I know that both of us wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for Zed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, 100%.
Well,
as much as I sold my horses and moved to chickens, well, there'll always be a little soft spot in my heart and a hole in my lounge from where I used to jump on it when my horse was fucking just streaming up, about to take first place.
Did that happen very often?
Oh, not a lot, but enough.
Well, and I wouldn't have bought those horses at all. I thought, I think I missed the boat on Zed Run, but because with this new system change, I didn't miss the boat. And so, like I said, I think it got a new vitality back to hopefully giving people who can't or don't own a large stable to get in and have some fun,
Yeah. Agreed. And realistically, like, we're all pretty heavy investors into the chicken derby side of things, but we're all there to have some fun, right? Like, I want to watch my chicken run. I want to see it fucking throwing a machete at some cunt, taking its head off. And the same thing with Zed, right? I want to watch my horse run. I want to watch it fucking streaming up from 11th position at the last minute and taking a win, or that's what it's all about. And I hope they get back to the point they were, where it was like that.
Well, I just recently, and literally just 2 nights ago, she went from, I think it was 11th place to 2nd place, and it was in the last 200 meters. It was amazing because I was not expecting this, and this girl just took off from 11th place all the way to 2nd, and it got me going.
Yeah. Gets the blood pumping.
Yeah.
I got just a few questions here for you, Tig. Just give us a little quick story about how you got into NFTs.
It started with stocks. It straight up started with stocks. I didn't come from a family that taught me how to invest or anything like that. So I'm the first in my family to try and invest in something in the future, so I got into stocks, that's where you think you'd start. And that's where I started, was in stocks, which led me into crypto. And then I fell in love with crypto. And one day I was on crypto.com and, I was researching the coin and I clicked on the website and it was an NFT. And that started it. That's when I went down the rabbit hole of NFT and I never came back out.
You're still down there somewhere.
I'm still stuck in the NFT hole.
And it just keeps getting deeper with more fucking branches going in every fucking direction.
I've taken the red pill, and sometimes I got to take the ibuprofen for the migraines.
What's the favorite NFT you own other than chickens?
Oh, you know, I want to say one and I want to say the other. So I got two favorites now. As of 2 days ago, I've got two favorites now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say two favorites. I just minted the other day the STREETHERS, and that's my new favorite. And I'm gonna explain why, give some details. But my old favorite, my oldie but goodie, is the Rebel Bot. If you scroll down there a little bit, that sucker right there. And we're gonna get into some Rebel Bot talk as well. So those are that is my go-to favorite right there. And I have a new plus favorite, in the STREETHERS.
Nice. We'll get on the STREETHERS in a little second. Have you bought any rugs?
Oh, yes. I believe it was the first one I actually minted was rug.
No way.
Yes. If you want to go back to the wallet, we can all have a laugh at this one.
I was one of the first ones I minted, not the first one, but it was a rug.
So so scrolling back up on the wallet here, this is what I bought because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't know how to research. Oh, wait, where maybe scroll down, I apologize. There we go, right there, stop. You see that black screen there? That black screen with type on it.
Yeah.
This is a closed project. I can't even explain to you what it was about. I can't even explain to you what it was about. But it was one of my first NFTs, and I don't even know where they are. They've disappeared.
Deleted forever.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like an upgrade to NFTs. It was supposed to like upgrade your NFTs for somehow. And now that I know so much more about NFTs, I'm like, WTF? We'll see. I still got it. We'll see.
You should have stayed on that page, CJ. Run back because we'll do this before we go on. Pick one out of your giveaway, sell, or keep. So pick one that you'd give away, one that you'd sell, one that you want to keep.
Diamond hands, I don't sell. As you can see, I still have the rugs. One that I would give away, you know what? They're so pretty, but I love to share the love. I would give away one of my bulldogs just because I think other people need to appreciate them too. I really love the artwork on those guys. So I guess I would give away one of those bulldogs, not because I want to give them away, but because I'd like for more people to appreciate them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sell nothing. Which one are you keeping, taking to your grave? You probably.
All right. Well, we're the two favorites. We're keeping the Rebel Bots and the STREETHERS. Yeah. But I guess pre-STREETHER, we're keeping the Rebel Bot, man. I don't know if you guys know the hype or everything around Rebel Bots, Ubisoft, Polygon, so many backers. That's a keeper right there, and it's always been a keeper.
Well, let's go on. We'll talk about Rebel Bots in a sec. You talked about STREETHERS. You bought this a couple of days ago. Is that right?
Yeah, they minted. Whitelist was the 24th, and they're still minting right now. But yeah, they're on public now.
How much are we talking?
Uh, Mint, I believe, is 0.12 for public. Yeah, for whitelist, I was a middle tier, so I got 0.1.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
nice.
what is the STREETHERS utility?
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. So much, so much on the STREETHERS, my friend. Um, I guess, so people, for somebody that's just listening, uh, number A, free airdrops or free airdrop of some artwork. Okay. Uh, a free villa, which is an apartment. So basically some real estate, a free airdrop of real estate on a metaverse land. It's going to set up an apartment for each streether. What else are we talking? Oh, the whitelisting for all the upcoming NFTs or anything they're going to be doing. We get automatic whitelisting for everything in the future. We also get free entrance into the STREETHER Museum, which is a VR, AR museum where you can go and view the graffiti art. There's also a token, which with the token, there's a game that they're going to develop. So we're going to get, as a holder, you're going to also get a free to play. You're going to get to be able to play that game for free, which will get you more STREETHER token. So going into that, STREETHER is going to have a token coming out too as well. What am I missing here? Oh my goodness.
They're taking photos of street art around the world. Is that what the NFT drops you're getting? I read somewhere.
Right. So these guys are, they're curators of art. And so their purpose is to find the best of the best graffiti art out there, the artists, the known artists out there, and get them in front of the public. But not only that, but it's going to salvage all this graffiti art. The graffiti art culture has always been under respected. And I guess it's because, people don't know the art and the art fades away. So like, a good graffiti artist has the art, but after a while, somebody's going to tear it down. Somebody's going to paint over it. Building's going to destroy.
Mm.
So what STREETHERS has intended to do is to actually save this art. So basically STREETHERS is saving a culture. They're monetizing graffiti art for the artists, and they're saving the art for forever. So I see this
forever living on the blockchain, from buildings to forever on the blockchain.
Yeah, and I just see the value in that is, whereas a graffiti artist would fade away with the wall. And now he's not going to fade away with the wall, because we can forever hold that beautiful art forever.
I love the idea, man.
Fucking cool. Yeah, I know that Tigger, I know that you're not paid by them, but you fucking should be, because that was one of the best speeches for an NFT that I've ever heard. You want me to? I'm gonna go buy one.
Right.
Oh, I saw the article that last year. I saw the article, and like I didn't say on the podcast here, but I try to see the future of everything. And I read the article last year, and the website hadn't even came out yet. But I knew that I saw the future, and what I saw was, oh my God, they're gonna save the whole graffiti art culture by being able to save these things forever. Yeah.
Very cool.
I love it. Well, you can start talking about this next one, Tig. I really got to go chuck a piss, but I'll be back in about 15 seconds.
All right, what do we got, Tigger?
Cornucopias. Now, I believe we were talking about the metaverse, right?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Hit me with
The
it.
metaverse in IMO. I believe this is going to be one of the metaverses. This Cornucopias is so amazing because they're making such a massive creation to the Cornucopias. First off, everybody gets their own bubble. In this bubble, they're able to create their own world, which will be, if they want to build a house, if they want to, they customize the water underneath the island to an aquarium if they'd like, and they receive it for free. So everybody gets a bubble for free. Now, there's also customizable bubbles. So, and those ones you'll have to pay for. But the customizable bubbles are just simply amazing because they actually, the 2 drops they've had, or the 2 mints they've had so far are race cars. And so they've already insinuated and talked about the fact that these customizable bubbles that you pay for, you can make customizable tracks, race tracks on them. You can do basically anything you want with these customizable bubbles. What they're talking about is just mind blowing because I've never heard any other project talk talk the way they do about what they're building out. So trying to slow down and get back into it, you have these bubbles, right? Well, then you also have villages. So from your bubbles, you're going to go to the village and work, which gets you the play to earn side of everything. And you take resources back to your bubble and you increase the value of your bubble. I do believe that you can sell these bubbles once you've built them up, and then you can start back fresh again from the beginning. So in itself, you're getting a free NFT that you can upgrade and work on and then sell whenever you're ready. And then on top of that, we've got a city as well. So you have your bubble, and then you go into the village where guilds are gonna buy villages together and work together to be the best village because you level up the villages. But then you can go to the city and it's a whole different economy or a whole different environment to where you're a merchant, you can build a store. They're gonna have other companies come into the city and build up office space and buildings and all kinds of stuff. And it's amazing how large, when they speak about this project, it is so large. They're going to have themed bubbles, and each themed world is going to be a different, one's going to be a Western world, one's going to be a samurai village, I believe. And just do your own research, but this project is so amazing, the size of what they're trying to build out here.
When they have dates on stuff, these guys?
What was that?
Do they have dates, like mint dates, etc.?
Mint decks?
Dates.
Oh, mint dates. Yeah, okay, so they've already minted their first bubble jet car, and that was minted, I believe, about a month and a half ago. And then they just dropped recently their next bubble car. Now, see, the first NFTs they've dropped have been all about racing. So they're really going to do some great stuff with racing. But the next thing I do believe they're going to be coming out with is some land.
Okay. I like that, a bit of a cross between the metaverse and a play to earn. Is it
looks fucking cool.
Sorry, it does look cool. Is it tokenized?
It is tokenized. The Copi coin, the Copi coin, COPI, is already out for everybody to purchase. I believe the last time I looked, it was at 0.025, so 2.5 cents per token. So I like it. I like it, and staking is going to be coming up in the near future as well.
Very cool. The graphics look not too bad either for a.
It looks fucking real cool.
Yeah,
metaverse
based project, or
yeah.
the graphics are,
DYOR, man, it is so amazing. Everything that they're coming out with, they're talking about, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Nearly looks as cool as this next one, which I've seen on your profile picture a bit. Rebel bots, mate. Talk to us about Rebel bots a little bit.
Oh, the Rebel bots. The Rebel bots have so much going on. Their community is amazing. I love their community. They've had fire from the beginning. Now check this out. With the Rebel bots, it seemed like a failing project. At the beginning, they didn't mint out, and they were actually going to throw in the towel. Their holders did not allow them to throw in the towel, so they kept on persevering. And look at where they're at now. They've got Ubisoft backing them. They've got some major guilds backing them. They've got Polygon, Animoca. They're big. They're going big, and they haven't came out with the game yet, but they're claiming to beat out Axie. And that's a big claim.
Yeah.
They're claiming to beat out.
They've already got a coin out as well. They got Rebel coin, yeah.
RBLS, and that coin I believe currently it's right around $1.85 right now, I believe.
Yep. And so that's you earn the coin by playing the game.
Well, there's two tokens. There's the Rebel coin and the goodness gracious, I don't want to make any mistakes, but I believe it's a Zoil coin.
Yeah.
And the Zoil coin is the in-game token that you'll win and you'll use to purchase in-game stuff. The Rebel token is the governance token, which you'll be able to use for monetize for money purposes.
Yeah.
But
I mean, man, I see Ubisoft and I'm like, I fucking love Assassin's Creed. Wish I bought it when it was tanking, because I looked into these a while ago when they were falling, right? The floor fell quite a bit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a bit dodgy there for a little while. And I looked at it the other day, and you popped in and mentioned them in our Discord, and I was like, let me go have a look at this. The floor is looking pretty fucking healthy right now.
Well, I don't think you guys are aware or even know, but the holding a Rebel bot gives you so much incentive, gives you so much value. Holding one of these Rebel bots means you actually get a piece of the money. You get a piece of the revenue. For holding a Rebel bot, you get, I believe, 4% of each land sale that is in your kingdom. See, each Rebel bot owns land. It's the land, the kingdom owner. So as the kingdom owner, you get a portion of every land sale that goes on in your kingdom. And then for each player that is playing in your kingdom, you also get a percentage of the Zoil that they collect for each day.
Fuck.
That's cool. That's
cool.
Yeah. It's
okay.
like
so yeah, I mean, let's say on any given day, 3 lands are purchased in your kingdom, right? Well, you would get 4% of those sales for that day, and then you have 12 players in your kingdom playing that day, and they earn so much Zoil. Well, you get a percentage of their Zoil for that day also. So just being a Rebel bot owner, you are collecting money off the land. You're collecting money off your players. Okay. Now, on top of that, each kingdom competes again with other kingdoms for leaderboards, right? And these leaderboards, you win Rebel coin. So if you can get your land as the Rebelbot owner. If you can get all the players in your land to play together, play well, your whole kingdom will actually get Rebel coins at the end of each season. So like, and to add to that, each player gets 3 robots to play the game. All right. But you can build and upgrade the robots. So as a player, you will actually be able to sell your robots that you've made to make to buy other robots, or to to cash out, if that may be the terms. But there's so many different ways to make a little bit of a profit, in contributing to a
lot of passive income. Sorry, Sandro, just one sec. So the Rebel bots that we were just looking at on the screen there, they're like the Genesis ones, right? And then a player's using a non-Genesis Rebel bot. Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, that's basically how it is. The Rebel bot NFT that I'm holding, that the other holders are holding, they don't actually play in the game. They're governance rulers of segments of land. So like my Rebel bot in particular, its rarity is between 3,000 and 4,000. With that being said, a robot with a rarity of between 3,000 and 4,000 gets something like 14 land plots in his kingdom. So based on the rarity, you get more land in your kingdom, which you get to collect more revenue from.
Do you have to stake the bots to get the percentage passive income?
Not necessarily stake, but there is something you have to do. You have to select a card which helps your entire kingdom compete. So every month you are required to select a card.
Yeah.
And that's just select a card for the month for your kingdom.
Easy as. Oh, I'm gonna fucking feel like buying one now.
If you go to the website and look at the numbers, you will be impressed. You will be impressed with the numbers.
Well,
thanks for coming, Tigger. You've cost us a lot of money.
Fuck me. One more here for you to talk about, mate, and then I'll have to go buy 4 fucking NFTs. Pool Sharks Billiard Club. Let's talk about this one. And you've got a few honourable mentions you want to mention. We can talk about those. But hit on Pool Sharks quickly, and then we can do the honourable mentions.
All right. Well, what's up, Pool Shark Billiard folks over there? This is a brand new project, very spanking brand new. I believe I was in like the first 200 people that joined. It's a very small community at this point in time. However, I'm an old pool shark. I used to play a lot of pool when I was younger. So I gravitated to this and jumped in. And when I took a look at the roadmap, it doesn't, provide a whole lot of utility, but it does provide for a pool shark, for a pool player. It provides a lot of fun. They've got poker tournaments going on. They're going to develop a poker game, a pool game where we can compete. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, it's a brand new project. I can't guarantee where the project is going to go or head, but definitely check them out if you're a pool shark. If you're an ex-pool player, or if you're a current pool player, they're going to have some IRLs, some in real life events to go play and compete with each other. And I believe there's some support as well going on in there towards something around pool, or a charity or something.
Yeah, cool. I'm not I play pool, but I'm not exactly call myself a pool shark, but it sounds like a lot of just a lot of fun shit.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's why I got to mention it, because I caught it and it looks like a lot of fun. It does look like a lot of fun.
Right, man. Give us your honorable mentions. Just roll through them pretty quick.
All right. Honorable mentions, definitely Bloktopia. If you haven't heard of Bloktopia, you need to check out Bloktopia. It's a metaverse like none other I can explain. If you want to pull it up real quick, just if you can just see what this metaverse is going to look like, it's amazing. Can we do that?
So they, yeah, we'll get CJ onto that. They only building like metaverse? Is that the whole thing? Bloktopia. I've heard of them before. I'm pretty sure it's the same Bloktopia I've heard of.
Well, here's the opportunity with Bloktopia. Bloktopia is a really corporate, so they're opening up their metaverse to a lot of corporate companies. Well, as a Bloktopian investor, what you do is you invest in the ad space. So basically, people are going to be running around their metaverse, looking at a lot of advertisements and seeing a lot of games and everything else. And you get residual income by staking in their jobs for the marketing, the advertising.
Yeah. Very similar to sort of Zesty that we did the other day, General. You'd say.
Yeah. Sounds very similar. Is it so you, as an investor, you own like an ad space?
What you do is you purchase Bloktopia, the block coin, and you stake it in the job. The job is actually the advertising space.
Right.
There's several different ways to invest in Bloktopia. There's normal staking, and then there's staking in the advertising, which you get revenue back from the advertisers having to pay rent on the space.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. I mean, that just looks amazing. If they're going to create that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's very
Tron.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Zed.
Yeah. It's cool. I like it too.
Very cool.
So, and if you notice, they're going to have a casino in there. I can't remember which companies already have office spaces, but there's some major big companies that already have office spaces in there. So like you're going to run around from place to place, just checking out each new business or playing the casino. So much is going to be going on in there. It looks amazing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm already looking at it. I'm wanting to get in. Man.
And the coin for Bloktopia right now is a good price. I believe it's like 0.015. So it's 1.5 cents. It's a good time.
Right, mate. We're running out of time here, but give us 2 sentences on Human Park, and then CJ is going to tell us about Gutter Cat Juice.
All right. Human Park, you get a free nude. Everybody gets a free nude, which is a free NFT. This is going to be used in their metaverse. Plain and simple.
You can customize your nude, as far as I'm aware.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
You can tattoo your nude any way you want. They got a whole selection of tattoos that you can cover your nude with. At this point in time, it's going to stay there. But in the future, you're going to be able to change it anytime you want.
Well, that's cool. No, awesome, mate. Thanks a lot for that. We're gonna do Tigger's tips every week. Won't be as detailed as what you've just done there, which is fucking awesome. But we'll just hit on one thing every time on the pod. If you're keen for that, mate, we'd love to have your insight.
Hot tips. You're definitely going to be costing me and Sambo some money, though.
Well, already cost me half an ETH just tonight, I reckon. CJ's going to talk about Gutter Cat Juice. I've got to just say before you start, CJ posted Gutter Cat Juice to us 2 weeks ago now, which is fucking years in the NFT space. It seems like years anyway. And I looked at it and he goes, "Get on, boys, Gutter Cat, gang. And I thought, I don't know. And then I said to my 2 brothers, I said, we we tell our mates all the time about chickens and NFTs, and they go, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I said, let's not be those cunts that go, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, CJ told us about gutter cat juice fucking when it was 0.16. And we got into gutter cat juice. We all did. All the a few of the founders have. But just explain what gutter cat juice is for a CJ.
Sorry, just before CJ starts, I've got one thing to say as well. Gang, gang, motherfuckers.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, so go ahead, CJ. Tell us what it's about. People obviously know probably what gutter cats are, but just tell us what the juice is all about and how it works.
Yeah, we all know the gutter, right? Basically, it was a bit of a quiet drop. I didn't really see it until the Dutch auction was finished, and they were all posted on OpenSea. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been sleeping on the gutter for fucking too long. I looked at cats at 1.2. Yeah, and I seen an entry into, you know, what I consider a blue chip project in Gutter Cat Gang. You know, you can have doodles, cool cats, whatever, but you know, gutter cats have been around for a long time, and what they do is very similar to what the apes do. So when I seen Gutter Cat post an entry into their sort of ecosystem at 0.12, I was like, yeah, I'm in. So I grabbed the juice and I threw it in the chat, and you guys jumped on as well. And yeah, the price has been holding.
It's been holding too well, bro. Yeah. We're trying to buy more juice. Fucking drop.
Yeah, man. I wanted a cat juice, but fucking hell, they've been on a run.
Yeah, 1/8, man. 1/8 floor.
Yeah, bro.
So what does the juice do? There's 28,000 of them. Is that right?
Yeah, 28,000. 12,000 were airdropped to OG gutter holders, and the others were put up for auction, so anyone can grab one. And what it does is either gives you a clone of your OG species, or if you don't own an OG gutter, it basically gives you a randomized profile picture and an entry into their ecosystem, which is
four species.
Yeah. Four species: cat, dog, rat, pigeon. Yeah.
So when I was talking to Pete about this, because me and Pete and Dan went halves in two of them, thirds in two of them, I guess. Pete was going, oh, we can get rat, pigeon, and I said, stop right there, Pete. Stop right there. You remember that old Simpsons episode where Bart's got his half brother in the attic, and he goes, oh, I made a pigeon rat. So we bought a pigeon and a rat. So it was just like fake that. It was like, stop, Pete, let's go buy a pigeon rat right fucking now. What do you think, Tigger? Have you had much of look at this gutter juice or gutter cats or?
No, it's the first time I believe it's on my radar. I think I think you invited me to look at your wallet, Sambo. Did you have a gutter cat in there? No, yeah. So this is the very first time, actually. This is some alpha for me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, the price just keeps holding at that 0.3, but it didn't do the old expected, you can reveal them now, price comes down kind of thing.
No, but the thing, you go, CJ.
It's funny you say that. They just announced that the cats will actually reveal before the other species. So I hold a pigeon, I want a cat. There's always a dip upon reveal, right? The cats are going to reveal first. So, and then there's always that lottery, the hope of, there's the hype after the reveal from the cats that maybe, oh shit, I can get a rare cat, dog, pigeon, So
yeah,
maybe the price of the pigeons and the other species pump while we see the dip upon reveal of the cats. So maybe I'm thinking about flipping my pigeon into a revealed sort of common cat, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same for a dog, man.
Yeah.
Then ABC will have one of each. We'll have the full set.
That's a good move to have a full set. I think with the play to earn game coming out, I think there's going to be something to a full set.
Is there a P2E coming out for it?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But you can earn the gang token as well. So the OGs will get passive gang, but the clones you'll have to play the game for it. But I just love the idea that it's not a forced reveal, right? It's essentially a mid pass. You don't have to put your juice in the machine. You can hold it. You can hold it until there's fucking 100 of them and sell it to someone, or you can just degen like I'm probably gonna do if I can't flip it into a dog and fucking just as soon as it can do it, I'm chucking it in that machine.
I swear, the only reason CJ bought one is so he could post "gang gang" on Twitter. Guaranteed.
It was, man. It was.
I tell you what we should do though. We should all, if we do just reveal what we're holding, send it all to Pete's account because that cunt's got the luckiest mid fucking luck in the world. Yeah. Send it all to his account. He can reveal them all for us.
Yeah, that's
we'll all end up with rares.
I might have to get in on that.
4 rares.
Yeah.
I actually think the reveal of the clones is actually going to be pretty cool. You know, the graphics that Gutter put out are always like top. So maybe ABC reveal party short YouTube video. I don't know.
Yeah, lock it in. Lock it in.
Yeah.
As well as everything other ABC cunts, it just comes down to a competition whose reveals the best, isn't it?
Well, Pete. Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to do the video. It's gonna be Pete.
Yeah. If we're gonna do this reveal party, Pete has to send them to your wallet, and you have to reveal them.
Yeah. Just
that'll make it a real competition.
Give him the trophy now. We're coming to the end here, fellas. We'll just touch on these last things. We're gonna skip NFT tools, but just go have a look at www.gem.xyz. It's a marketplace aggregator. It's only been on my radar for the last couple of weeks, and from what I've looked into it and been scrolling around their site so far, it looks fucking awesome. It's basically like a marketplace where you can buy from a lot of other marketplaces all in one spot. So this gutter juice you can buy on Lookshare, on OpenSea, on fucking everywhere probably that has gutter juice. They got a lot of cool analytics stuff as well. Like I said, guys, just go check it out. It's a pretty cool tool. I think I'll be definitely using it from sort of now on in the future. Go have a gander. It's well worth a look. We've got bargain bin here, fellas. We're just going to touch on this for next time. So I'm going to throw a little bit of ETH in a wallet for us all because I'm such a fucking good cunt. And each week we're going to all buy shit NFT. I don't know, we're going to call it shit, but we'll come up with a better name. But NFT under 10, 15 bucks, I'm thinking. Every week, one of us picks a different one, and we just fucking see what happens. Gives us a little fucking cool thing to talk about. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but
we've all been a part of the board cats. They fucking pump from like $3 to fucking 150. What else do we have? Board apes back, baby.
Been fucking up and fucking down, and then fucking up and then down. And
I can't even think of an NFT. I mean, you know, the cheapest NFT I can think of is like Zed Run, you know, for 0.015, you know. So that's crazy that you guys actually found some under $10.
Mostly poly, yeah.
Yeah, Polygon's got some real
Yeah.
cheap projects out there.
And
all right.
we're gonna look on some other. These were like, I bought these about 30 of these originally for about $4 or $5 each.
You got them for 0.009.
Yeah,
that was initially that was the price of one thing.
Yeah. So they're the ones we're aiming for, Tigs, man. Just like something that's not gonna fucking drain my ETH account more than racing chickens is already doing.
Also, chances are they're gonna fail.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bit of fun.
Might get lucky. That's all it is. Just a bit of fucking fun, cunts.
The problem is that when you get lucky, you don't sell them still.
Oh yeah, no.
So you just watch them go all the way up.
I'm with Tigger.
All the way back out again.
Me and Tigger just become the best of friends because we never sell, bro. Fucking never sell. We're going to be fucking on the streets, on the gutter, covered with our fucking NFT pictures to keep us warm. That's us.
And the ones we want to sell, I don't think they'd buy.
I wouldn't sell it to those cunts anyway, mate. Fuck them. Thanks for coming on, Tiggs, man. You've saved us a heap, mate. I know it's probably like fucking time to wake up there now.
Time for some breakfast.
You're a fucking absolute champion, mate. Thank you. Thanks 1,000 times, mate.
Thanks, Tig. Your weapon.
Yeah. Cheers, Tig.
My pleasure. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to shill anything, Tiggs? You got a Twitter or anything you want to shill?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot one. Guys, check out WAGMI Racing. It's a free project. You get free races to win NFTs. Check out WAGMI Racing.
Oh yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
I mean,
just another thing to add to my list. I'm going to be up until fucking the time you're up, mate, looking at these NFTs I want to buy. And then General will message me at 2 a.m. go, check this one out.
No,
double trouble.
Make sure you've done your ether fishing cast.
That's why we're all here, right? Just enabling everyone else is buying. Like, you don't ask people whether I should buy this because the answer is always, yep, just do it, bro. Like
why haven't you already?
Yeah. No, I don't say that. The first thing I say now is when mates message me is, whoa, back. Scam.
Yeah.
Mate, fucking got a whitelist out of a raffle the other day for Shiba dogs or something. And he won the whitelist as 0.2 to mint. And he sent it to me. He goes, you ever heard of these? And I'm like, no. I'm like, scam, bro. And it ended up with us going, looking at it. It's a little bit dodgy, but it seemed mostly legit. And then it come to the end and I was like, honestly, man, 0.25. It seems legit enough that I'd mint it. And he didn't mint it. And the next day it was a rug pull. And he didn't. And I was like, did you mint any of those dogs, mate? And he sent me a picture of confirmed rug pull on Twitter, fucking Shiba dogs. I'm like, oh, fucking thank God you didn't mint it. I would have got that shit. But I gave him the warnings as well. Like we talked it right out and it's like right on the verge of it's just lucky that he didn't say. Yeah, gotta keep wary out there, guys. Always think scam. And then when you think it's not a scam, don't mint it anyway, because it's probably a fucking scam.
Well, and biggest tip of them all that I would say is always look towards the future. You know, think about where the project's going to be 2 years down the road, not just what they're doing right now, but if they got staying power to stay, 2 and 3 years down the road.
Yeah.
There's got to be long-term value, man. And where's the thing I say to every investment I look at is where's the money come from? The money's got to come from somewhere. Like money just doesn't fucking generate out of thin air, even though it seems like it in this NFT market we're in. But there's got to be some form of generating that money. And it can be just fucking hype and media and stuff, but hype and media can only last for so long, where there has to be a legitimate form of value generating profit for a project, which I think that's what you look at, Tig, too. You're looking at all the utilities, and if the utilities are shit, it's just another fucking art picture where you're paying for the art. Thanks again, man. Onto all our socials, Twitter, CJ's Twitter, Discord, like, share, comment. Fucking go back and watch part 1 if you haven't watched part 1. Tigger, thanks again, mate. Fucking CJ down in the back. General down on my left or right, one of them. I'm a six-pack deep, boys. Fuck, I'm gone. We're going to end the show with general size mustache tips, and then we'll cancel it there. What do you got for us?
I mean, I think I touched upon this in part 1, but just general maintenance and upkeep.
General
you can't
just upkeep. That's a fucking great tip, cunt.
You can't just like go out there and fucking run a blind for a mustache. That's not how it works. Go down to the shops, get yourself a comb, get yourself some fucking get yourself some oils, massage it, wash it with shampoo, keep it nice and silky smooth.
2-week challenge. You're on. We're shaving this cunt off. I'll see you in 2 weeks, motherfuckers.
Oh,
that's it, guys. We're out.